Hey guys, welcome back to Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. We're in the Templar church now, and we need to be quite quick because I wet a towel in...
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Yeah, like I was saying, we need to be quick because I wet a towel in the bar and it actually dries in time, so we need to be quick at this point.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Basically, you see this here, you need to insert something with those shapes in the wall.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
There we go. So we got this pattern of holes in the sand. We put the plaster of Paris on it. There we go. Hopefully my towel hasn't dried up. If it has,
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
Please don't have dried up. Ass!
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Okay, so I can explain this a bit more now. We need to wet that, make it hard, insert it into the wall there where those shapes are, and that door will open. I'm sure in the director's cut version that part has been made easier. I don't think the towel actually dries, because I was able to do this straight away when I was playing through that. Personally, I feel the director's cut version is like not as good. I think this is more of like the sort of definitive version of the game. There's more dialogue options for a start. You can examine much more things. There's just more in this game than there is in a director's cut version. They've taken loads of stuff out. I don't know why they've done it. They've made the game insanely easy as well. They've had a hint system and all that. I think it's a bit of a Star Wars what they've done with it. I think Charles Cecil's done a bit of a George Lucas. So anyway, let's dampen this towel, get it all wet. Although with the director's cut version, you know, you've got your new added storyline with Nico, you actually play as her and all that. It's okay, but it seems a bit added in last minute, which it is. The story, it's hard to explain. I don't want to ruin it for anyone who's about to play it, so let's dampen this towel.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
As you can see, that farmer from the haystack has indeed started his inquiries at the bar. There's no point talking to him, and anyway, I'm in a rush. But basically he's just drinking with his pals and he can't be bothered going to look for his nephew, is it? So let's continue. Let's head to the castle. Let's be quick about it. If anyone's got any questions about the director's cut version of this game, I'll be happy to answer them. I just don't want to give away too much for those who are about to play that version or whatever. But basically you can get this cheaper and it's better. Although the new storyline was okay, it was fun to go through, I have to admit. So let's head down to the Templar church, a sanctuary, whatever it was called. Finally use our damp towel. Hopefully it stayed damp. I don't know how it could have dried by now. Please get the... okay. And we'll be leaving Ireland shortly, guys. It's a shame, it's a shame. It was a funny place, but oh well.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
So let's pick this up.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
I think what might have happened is that statue's fallen off there or something. I'm not too sure, but anyway, let's put this in here.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
So let's go in, guys. Who knows what lies for us inside this secret entrance, but let's fucking explore. The flashlight came in handy. Montfaucon. Back in Nico's apartment.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say Peagram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Peagram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
I've been reading about Peagram in this magazine.
Let's have a look.
The media got its claws on him.
Yeah, if I was his agent, I'd get him to lose the pipe.
That dig must have been pretty important to him. He resigned his chair at Durham University to go to Ireland. And now he's disappeared. See what you can find out about Professor Peagram.
I'll speak to the university. What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
So guys, I think I'll wrap things up here. We're back in Paris with Nico. Next part we'll be heading to this Montfaucon. And yeah, that's the end of this part. We're out of Ireland. Whoa, I'm glad I made it this far.